students. Here it is, day one of the late start of the spring 2020 term, and I wanted to share three things with you. First off, I want to talk about my MO for communicating with you outside of the content that is loaded up into Canvas pages and modules. Secondly, I want to apologize for the glitch that some of you have experienced firsthand, and to warn you about another glitch or two that you might encounter over the coming days and weeks. And then finally, tell you about the VASML that I am asking you to start completing. So, for the past 6 or so deliveries of this course, Comp 525, which I have done largely asynchronously, I have used the iMovie on my MacBook Pro, which is what I'm recording this on right now. I make a recording, I upload it to YouTube, and then I send you a link, or I embed the video into a Canvas page. And that has worked quite well for me and for students. But now that COVID-19 has changed many things, I might be doing my recording inside of Zoom meetings, and that could have some implications for you as a participant or an attendee, but it doesn't have to. So if I schedule a Zoom meeting, say for next Thursday at 6 p.m., then I can record everything that occurs there, including real-time interactions with any of you who attend. But if it turns out you're unable to attend at that time or don't want to, you won't miss anything that occurred, because I can take that recording of the Zoom session and upload it, and you will get all of the content that was in there. All right. Now, in terms of the that glitch, that happened because what I did was I decided, okay, I'm going to use one of these Start Here quizzes, and I put in 5 questions, and my sense was that if you got 100% right, you could then go to the subsequent modules. Well, it turned out you needed 100 points, not 100%, and I made the 5 questions worth 1 point each. I have since changed them so they're worth 20 points each, so anybody who gets all 5 correct then automatically gets in, and I've also removed the requirement from actually taking the quiz to get into subsequent modules, because I didn't want any more people to suffer. A couple people had already suffered. So the reason that happened, and the reason there's going to be another one that you will see, and I can put a couple pictures up here on the in the video, is that Office of Information Technology has provided a very neat template for those of us who are willing to use it, so that you, as students taking multiple courses in this program, will have a similar navigation as you move from one course to another, and I'm all in favor of simplifying the navigation. Now, it turns out the template is very neat, but it is fairly complex in terms of the HTML, which is behind it. So as you'll see from the next couple of slides, the first one for the lectures from Module 1.1, I was able to use it correctly and get everything to stack up. But in 2.1, I managed to screw things up a little bit so that it doesn't quite stack, but it doesn't really matter because you can get to all the content. And so despite the fact that I am fairly good at HTML, I couldn't figure out what I had messed up on that second one. So there could be, a few more of those events as we proceed, but I hope not too many. All right, and now I want to talk about your VASMLs. That's visual affordances of social media logs. I'm asking you to keep track of 2 different forms of social media, and you'll see from my entry what I'm doing this time are Instagram and TikTok. I'm quite comfortable with Instagram and have been using it for a while for one specific purpose. I'm rather new to TikTok, and if you go in and look at my VASML, you'll see what I have to do in order to understand it a little bit better. But these are things I hope you will contribute to a couple times a week. You will not be graded for your submissions, but these submissions are the raw materials for what you will write at the end of the term, which is a very short, maybe 500-word report of your observations about the visual affordances of 2 different forms of social media. And I've got a couple pages in that module to explain a little bit more what I mean by affordances, but it really comes down to the idea that a given tool, say like PowerPoint, it affords a lot of visual communication because you can put really nice pictures in each slide. And so you need to sort of understand what a tool affords. What does it invite you to do? What does it allow you to do? What does it make easy to do? And so that's what I want you to pay attention to on the social media is the visual affordances, both in terms of producing what you can put out there as images and consuming what what this particular social media platform helps you to consume. So I think that is all for now. And I want to say something I had also said to Tiara when she informed me of that first glitch is she sent me an email. By all means, feel free to send me an email at any time, and I'm pretty much constantly on it, so I'll get back to you. But also feel free to give me a phone call. The phone number, which you will see in my contact info and in the syllabus, that is my cell phone. So feel free to call me anytime between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. because I am here for you. All right. So stay healthy, stay safe, and I look forward to talking to you and meeting you virtually in the very near future. Bye.